want to roam. Never mind I've been, and I'm going. I'm going to wander this city state. I'm going to roam. I'm going to find out the truth for my own. I'm going to cross the ceiling to find a home and leave again. When I get the itch for traveling on, I'ma do my best, but then I'm gone. I might be back, but not for long. I'm going to ramble, I'm going to roll. I'm going to ramble. Watch it go now, go.
Hello, hello. Anybody there? Listening to Catfish Jones. Hope everybody's doing good. Trenchy, how are you? Staying frosty? Stonerd. Wisconsin Greg. Lots of us regular tubers hanging out. Oh, what are y'all up to? What are you up to? I got my This Old Stoner hat on. I'm doing good. I skated like crazy today. And I used to have a pool, right? So, you know how them above ground pools got a metal lining all the way around it? Well, I thought to myself, one day you might use that for something. Hi, Sunny girl. So today I started constructing of, for you, those of you who know skateboarding, my own whoop-de-whoop trail. It goes up and down. It's going to start on my hill in my backyard, come up, come down, come up, come down, and then come up to my back wall of my house. And I'm going to use my old deck. I started tearing it apart. I'm going to use the wood from my old deck and the metal as the... I already went down it all sketchy to see if it was even a feasible idea. And if I put some structure on it, I could put that whole lining, what made the whole pool be a whoop-de-whoop trail for either skateboards or bikes. So I'm going to have to buy some screws. I already have screws, but I don't want to use my boss's screws. And I need screws that have washers so I don't just go through the metal. But I got ideas. I'm going to make my own skateboard obstacle in the backyard that is going to be so much fun. It's going to go like this. Like downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill, back up to the... And I'm sure I have enough wood because I'm just going to tear apart my deck, which the pool we haven't had for years. It broke and I just got rid of it. And so I have almost everything here except for screws and washers. So, and my kids got to watch me go down it sketchy with nothing connected, just metal. I want to see how the metal felt under the board. Oh, it felt so good. It's going to be a neat project. Your truck. Everybody got their solo cup. You know, this is like a real cup that just looks like a solo cup. I love it. It's insulated too. It's a little thick, so I drink my tea in it. Hot tea. Hi, Lori. Oh, and I did make it a Q&A. If anybody wants to ask me any questions, I might answer you. I might not, but I wanted to tell everybody about my project, the backyard whoop-de-whoop trail. Yeah, it's like it's not a real cup, dude. It's not a real solo cup. It's not disposable. It's a hard. It looks like one though, don't it? That's why I like it. I've never been a drinker, but I thought it was cool. Oh, so Trenchu, what do you think of the beard, man? That's getting pretty epic, right? Anybody can answer too, but yeah, I'm growing that beard out. I gotta comb it. Yeah, I figured I'd film the process of building this thing, but it's gonna be it's gonna be one of those things. My wife looks at me like this, you know, like her eyes are gonna roll so far back in her head, just like, ugh. And it's gonna be loud because it's metal. But I've got pressure treated wood. I've got enough of it. I'm gonna spike some into the ground. I'm gonna make some. Laughing at myself just thinking about it. Yeah, it's big, but I'm trying to grow a ZZ Top beard. You know, like a 1-year beard. She's a very patient woman. You know, for those of you who don't know, that's my wife. I know you're thinking, how does a guy with a mug like that get such a hottie like that? Just nice, I guess. I went and seen her at work today too, which I don't get to do very often, but I popped in and she's like, yo, what are you doing here? I try not to, Wisconsin Greg. The only part about skateboarding, it's a real weird thing. The more stuff you try, the more chances you have of getting hurt. Like yesterday, I fell and hit my elbow again. It hurt a little, but I landed it like this. You get this feeling, euphoric feeling, that trumps the pain. If that makes any sense to anybody, I'm sure it's. Some people are just like, trumps the pain. That makes no sense. I got lucky, Sonny. I charmed her, and I still, to this day, give her everything I got. I don't ask for much. I make a good living, and it all goes to our house, except for me getting a skateboard every once in a while. Yeah, it's one of those. It's not, Mark, don't hurt yourself. It's don't hurt yourself too bad, okay? Because the more you do it, the more chances you have of hurting yourself. And I'm doing it all the time, so I'm going to hurt my thumb. I'm going to hurt my elbow. But I 180'd off of a 2-foot surface today, and it felt like I was on top of the world. Hard to explain the feeling that it gives. And you're right. Today, I didn't get too confident. I went down the hill in the backyard once on the metal, and I thought, I could make this safe enough to actually use, and I wouldn't have to spend much money, and I'd have a decent skate obstacle in my yard, because my concrete at my house sucks. Oh man, I really hope not, Sonny. I still to this day have not successfully went down a vert ramp. Now, when a ramp just does this, it's just a ramp, okay? But when it comes straight down and slopes, that is a vert ramp. Whether it be 1 foot, 2 foot, 5 foot, 20 foot, like Tony Hawk, because I don't want to break anything, I haven't launched off the vert ramp yet. But these kind of ramps, today I went off of one that was 8 foot tall in Gallatin. Like that, I went down 8 foot. A ramp like that, I can handle that kind of speed. But I was wearing elbow pads, my helmet. Oh, it'd be so scary breaking something. Ugh. And I may have broke my elbow that time and just worked through it. I may have broke my thumb a month ago. I don't know. I heard it. I heard it bad. I heard it real bad. It's bad. And you get looks like, I know I'm 40 years old. I should be thinking, just cruise. But like today, I almost landed a 360 pop shove it, which is like the board doing 360 degrees. And if I'd have kept trying, I'd have fell hard at least once before I landed it. But I might have landed it. But I gave I like I said, after I hurt myself here, and I got that little bump forever, and I hurt my thumb, I just I don't know. I try to know my limits, but it's hard with something like a high impact sport. My knee pads broke, but I got more coming. And for some reason, I don't tend to fall on my knees. I fall on my hands and my elbows. Head. I fall on my head real good. That's why the helmet goes on. As soon as I know I'm going over 5 miles an hour, I'm putting a helmet on. When I'm just sitting there doing flat land, I feel comfortable because I can usually catch myself. But when you get some speed going, there is no stopping yourself from going, We're listening to Catfish Jones, by the way, everybody, in case you didn't know. I do have knee pads. It's just they're kind of busted. I need a new pair. And I recommend everybody wears pads, helmets. But there is something about it I can't explain. Words can't explain the feeling of joy you get when you're successful on a skateboard. Anything, even a good ollie, it's like, oh yeah, I just did that. It's like, man, we got a good crowd. I got to go check something. You guys listen to Catfish. I'm going to turn them up. You can ask any question what you want, RJ63. I'm going to let you ask it. I'm going to let it fester. And then I'll think about it. And then I'll answer. Or I won't. But I'll be right back. I got to check on something. Oh, look at my poor skateboard. It's all busted up. Morning sun on a clear starry night. Neither touch the sky to see it feel right, and it's still there. It's buried in the rain of who I am. It's still there. It's buried in the rain. And thinking further every day. I think next weekend when I go to Florida, I'm going to get a new one. I broke that one. All right, what did you ask? Your question is, can you ask a question? That is a good question. Yes, you can. You already did. Good question.
A prince. I'm about to fabulize you.
When I go super fast, it's a rush, and I probably good thing I haven't got that electric skateboard that goes 30 miles an hour that I want. Maybe I'll play some guitar. What do you guys think? Oh man. I'm still wearing my athletic t-shirt. I forgot to change. I was pumping it. RJ63. What you doing, creeper? Creepers. Yo, creeper. Yo, you just got here. Yo. Okay, I used to have a pool, right? I unrolled the metal from that pool that I've been collecting for like a million years. And I rolled it up my hill. And I'm going to tear apart my deck that was for my pool with the pressure treated wood. And I'm going to make a whoop-de-whoop down my backyard hill out of my old pool for my skateboard, dude. I know, right? Chill. Right. Whoop-de-whoop. What? Well, okay, first I have to okay it by the missus. So I haven't done any of the real construction yet, except for unrolling the whatever. Jamming, y'all. Where you been? Is the boss here? Is the boss here? I didn't send a memo out, RJ63. I forgot. I don't know if I'll do any singing. Although I got the right beard for it right now. I'm like, I had a friend named Rambling Bob. I could really, but yeah, I don't have none of that set up and I had none of that set up. I got Catfish John. I was saying, oh yeah, the real boss, the one I said I do to. Oh, that would be cool. Muchly, man, K Dog, how you doing, buddy? How's the man? You hurt yourself the same time I hurt my thumb, which my thumb is healing a lot faster. I'm probably sure than your. If everybody doesn't know, you should go. K Dog. Me and K Dog are always on the injured list, no doubt. Me